Hi everyone, Joe from Apex CC here, just running through these steel blue boots which I got from Big Boots UK. We can currently get 5% off as well. If you use Apex EC5 you'll get 5% off at the checkout. These boots are very comfortable. They say 100% comfort on them and they weren't lying. Didn't have to break them in at all. The only thing we've had to do is cut down the laces because they were a lot longer, especially because I've used their tying technique for high arch feet, which is what I have. And this, I don't know if this has actually helped the comfort because I never had them laced up the other way. So it'd be interesting to see if people have changed them, whether they found it made a big difference. For me, I'm just going to keep them as they are because they're really comfortable. So I've cleaned this pair up with just a big wipe. And this is the pair I haven't cleaned yet. As you can see, some marks and differences. They do clean up very easily, which is nice. And they've got a nice big zip on the side as well. Very handy. I was a little bit surprised that that's strong enough, that steel loop there, but it seems to be holding up. Uninsulated ferrules on and crimped them up just because the laces were way too long, especially after skipping these loops. And I'll show you compared to my old boots as well. So I had a pair of Timberlands. These have been pretty good. Nice bit of graffiti there from Bill. And yeah, these have been maybe 2 years, maybe a little bit longer than that. They have lasted. The toe, I was surprised. I thought that was going to open right up, but never actually did. And yeah, as you can see, the leather is very hard, worn away. Let's say the main thing as well is the backs have completely broken on them. I did have these with these magnetic connectors before with boots, which were very good. I've got to be honest, getting your foot in and out just simply pulled apart. But as I say, they just haven't lasted that well now. Did well for the time, but for roughly the same price I'd pick these, because I remember they were quite uncomfortable to begin with. Got more comfortable, but these actually feel like they fit your feet, whereas the Timberlands were, and especially now if I put them on in comparison, it feels like a shoe that's 20 times bigger than it should be. And I'd say these are comfortable straight from wearing them. But yeah, as I say, features on them. So again, back to this zip. Got a nice big deep zip, get your foot in and out pretty quickly as well. Very handy if you've got to take your shoes off in the customer's house, or when you're just getting home. Like the toe protectors on here, as I say, see on my old boot, starting to wear away and definitely gets rubbed against the ground a lot, so it's nice to see these on a pair of boots. That's definitely going to help, and I think the stitching across the back here is definitely going to help support that back, whereas again these just ripped off. These are actually anti-static as well, which I know a lot of people probably don't really think about. Us as electricians, it is quite important if you're using any sort of control stuff, where we specialise in controls. The last thing we want to be doing is shorting out any sensitive circuitry or inducing anything that shouldn't be on there. Now with these boots, I have cut the grass, I've washed my van, I've been on muddy sites, just about everything, and they still hold up, not had any issues. They're not fully waterproof, but the lid being high enough does mean you don't get too much water in there. Obviously if you exceed and go above this line, you're going to get water in them, but other than that, brilliant.